Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this December the 27th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far. Everybody has a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be looking at these storm systems moving across the country and also a little bit of activity in the tropics. But nothing organized at this time, so no tropical development is expected. We got a little system here in the south, over here in the eastern Pacific, nothing to write home about. We got a little bit down in the toward the Cuba area, Bahamas, down into the Caribbean Sea, nothing to write home about there. Some activity over portions of South America, and another little system out in the central and eastern tropical Atlantic. Alright, we got a system up here in the northeastern United States bringing some snow and ice to you guys up here. We got a line of showers and storms stretching from up here from West Virginia down into portion of Alabama and also Mississippi region. We got another area of low pressure up here spinning up here over a portion of Wisconsin and also over a portion of Minnesota and Iowa. Another cold front dragging behind it as well. Then we got another activity moving from Montana back into Texas. All that activity is moving east. Then we got another system that was moving in last night, finally moving into the Washington, Oregon State, and Northern California region, bringing some high winds, also some lots of snowfall and light blizzard conditions in that region. Alrighty, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like the video, share the video, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty, as you can see here is your weekend. We're going to start off with your weekend forecast now and take a look at your Saturday outlook. As you can see, we got some mixed precipitation, some freezing rain up around New Hampshire to Vermont to New York State, down to portion of Massachusetts, Connecticut, and also down to Rhode Island, and also portion of Pennsylvania region as well. Then we got more shower activity from southern Rhode Island to New York City, down towards D.C., Delaware, Virginia to Carolina, down into Florida Keys, maybe in the northwestern Gulf, the Bahamas, also in the Gulf of Mexico. Then we got showers stretching from up here around Lake Huron, Lake Superior, and Michigan region toward Wisconsin, portion of Minnesota. Also in the portion of Illinois, Missouri, and Oklahoma and Kansas region. We got thunderstorms and showers from up here southern Illinois, back to that portion of Ohio, down to western South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas region. We have some severe weather from East Texas stretching over into Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana and Arkansas region as well. Alright, we got some shower activity. There we go, back, jumped ahead there. But anyway, we got some shower activity from portions of California up toward Washington, Oregon State along coastal area. A little bit of flash flooding and heavy rain possible for northwestern California and southwestern Oregon. Mixed precipitation, Washington, Oregon State, California, Nevada, Utah, Idaho region. Got some heavy snow portions of Washington State, Oregon, portions of Idaho, and also Wyoming, also portions of Nevada region as well. And then over here in Wyoming, Montana to Wyoming to Colorado, Utah, and Idaho, just some regular snow falling in that region with a few pockets of heavier snow also expected for that region. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area. Alright, that was for you Saturday. Alright, let's move on to your Sunday forecast now. As you can see, we got some mixed precipitation, freezing rain up here around Maine. Shower activity across southeast Canada, stretching back to Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, over toward Pennsylvania, New York City, also Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Hampshire region, also the coastal waters of the Atlantic, and more from Pennsylvania. Thunderstorms and showers from Pennsylvania, can't get it out. But anyway, we got thunderstorms and showers from up here near Pennsylvania, Maryland, D.C., through Virginia to Carolina, down to Florida Keys, Gulf of Mexico, Atlantic coastal water, northwest Bahamas, back in the Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky region. And then we got some severe weather possible for portions of Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, and portions of South Carolina and portions of Georgia. Then we got mixed precipitation from South Dakota, Nebraska to Montana, back to Washington, Oregon State, California, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, and California. And a few pockets of heavy snow in that vicinity as well. Some showers and storms along Washington, Oregon State, also along coastal areas of California. In the red area could be some heavy rain and flash flooding in that region as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area. This is for your Sunday. Alright, let's move on to your current watching map for the nation. Alright, you can see we got winter weather advisories up here for portions of Boston, Connecticut, down toward southern portions of the New England area, Vermont, New Hampshire, over toward New York State, and also Pennsylvania. Then we got dense fog advisory stretching from the Big Bend of Florida. This is the coastal area stretching toward the Panhandle. And then from portion of Louisiana, Mississippi, and then along coastal areas stretching all the way to Texas, a little bit in southeast Texas there as well. Also more dense fog up here in portions of northern Michigan, Wisconsin, also in the portion of Minnesota. Then we got some heavy freezing spray warnings possible down here. I mean, let's see. Let me see which one that is here in Colorado. Oh, avalanche warning. We got avalanche warning here in portions of Colorado. We have avalanche watches up here in the orange in portions of Montana and northern Idaho. Then we got winter storm watches, winter weather advisory, winter weather storm warnings in effect with Montana, Wyoming, also Utah, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State. Also some hydro issues there as well. Flood watches, wind advisories also in effect for Oregon, California, Nevada, Utah, and also portions of eastern Washington State as well. Alright, now we got some small crack advisory, gale warnings stretching from up here around Philadelphia down to the east coast of Florida. Then again from Southern California up to Washington State, around the Hawaiian Chain Island. Even got flood watching along coastal areas of the Hawaiian Chain Island. Small crack advisory, gale warning, freezing spray warning around the Alaska area, and one little area in the northern portion of Alaska with some winter weather advisories. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is for your Saturday. As you can see, we have highlighted enhanced risk stretching from near Alexandria, Louisiana, toward Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, and also portions of western Alabama for enhanced risk. Then we got Birmingham to Mobile to Lupkin to Shreveport to Houston. You're in the slight risk. And then from Tallahassee to Columbus to Atlanta, Chattanooga, Nashville, Jacksonville, Memphis, back over toward Dallas. You're in the marginal risk, and then general thunderstorms elsewhere. Alright, let's take a look at the tornado probability for your Saturday. We have a high chance, but a 10% chance over a portion of Alexandria, Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, with EF2 tornadoes possible in that region, maybe even EF3 possible. We have a 5% from Brown from Shreveport to Lupkin to Houston, over to Birmingham, Alabama, and then marginal risk, I mean a 2% risk, that is, from Tallahassee up toward Nashville, Jackson, and Little Rock areas for a tornado or two. Alright, damage and winds, we have a 30% in that same area. Yeah, there's the 30% risk area there, 15, and then 5% in the brown. Let's take a look at the large hail. We have 15% pretty much from Houston, Texas to Greenville, Mississippi, Jackson area, and then 5% from Nashville to Mobile, New Orleans, over toward Dallas area for large hail. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. Okay, this is your Sunday, and we do have a slight risk of severe weather from Roanoke to Charlotte, North Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, down to Columbus, Georgia, just east of Atlanta. Also, we have a marginal risk from Jacksonville, Florida, to Tallahassee, to Dalton, Alabama, to Atlanta, Georgia, all the way up to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Also over toward Richmond, Virginia, and Virginia Beach area, Wilmington, North Carolina, Charleston, Savannah area, you're included. Right now they have a slight risk. I would not be surprised they could put enhanced risk somewhere in this yellow area here, anywhere from Roanoke down to Columbus, Georgia. So right now they're going with a level 2, but it could go up to a level 3 if ingredients comes a little bit better organized. So I'll have another update tomorrow evening and see if the enhanced risks do come in hand. But right now I'm gonna stick with the slight risk, but I would not be surprised they could stick an enhanced risk somewhere in that slight risk area as well for Sunday. So alright, here's the probability. We got 5 and 15%. I would not be surprised maybe see a 30% added somewhere across the Carolinas, maybe on, and maybe a portion of Georgia as well for Sunday. So just want to give you a heads up just in case if you see it, you can say I warn you first. So alright, and let's move on to the GFS model snowfall total. You can see we got heavy snow from up here around New Brunswick, down into Maine, also down in the portion of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, also through portions of southern Illinois, Indiana, across southern Canada, southwestern Canada, also out west in the Rocky Mountain, the Sierra Mountain range as well, over toward Colorado, and also over toward Washington, Oregon State as well. Also some heavy snow possible in western North Carolina, maybe up to an inch to a dusting over portions of the North Carolina, maybe Georgia. Would not be surprised to see a little bit of snow here in South Carolina, maybe sometime around the 1st of January. So maybe first part of January, middle, maybe anywhere from about the 1st to maybe the 15th, we could see a little bit of snowfall possible. But I'm not going to exit in stone yet, but there's a possibility it could happen. The models, or some of the models, are hinting at it. So a lot of times the models will flip-flop, so I will keep an eye on it and see what happens. So alrighty, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. If you know anybody want to join the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel, send them my way. Love to have them. Like these videos, share these videos, and just be weather aware over the next 2 days across the south, as a severe weather outbreak will be coming to the south and maybe southeastern United States this weekend. So alrighty, well, hope everybody enjoyed the video and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Take care, and also enjoy the rest of your Friday evening, folks, and enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.